stats mo or meron pa?
Ba't naman ganun yung reaction mo?
Sabi ko, okay, kalaban ako.
I hope you're open sa trouble. Joke! Joke lang, joke.
Yung ngiti ko nasa... Hara.
Sabay tayo shower.
Sarap pare.
Tara, fun!
All sparks are in. With the secrets that we've heard tonight, did someone see you as a green flag or a red flag? Campers, it's time to open your bins. Let's begin with you, Callie.
Grabe ako talaga mauna. Pwede iba muna. Sabi ko, not me. Pero noon, na-feel ko talaga, kinakabahan ako, scared at the same time.
Open your bin.
I've got one spark, mother.
Probably the shortest explanation ever, but I'm giving the sparks to the person who's making the spark even brighter and brighter as the day goes by.
Oh, and there's one spark. Happy ako. Kahit paano, I feel validated. And I'm happy the person who gave me this spark accepts me for who I am.
I think medyo gets na rin ni Callie kung sino nagbigay sa kanya ng spark.
I hope tamang hula ko. I hope it's Andrew.
You deserve it.
Okay.
Next up, Edward. Pakiramdam?
Kinakabahan po, mother. Last night, wala akong na-receive. I hope meron na ngayon, pero if wala, it's okay.
Handa na bang buksan ang box?
Yes po.
Open it.
There's one spark, mother.
You have one spark!
I kind of connected with this camper and na-trigger niya yung interest ko na to know him more.
I felt na may naka-appreciate na sa akin kasi kahit papano, gumawa naman ako ng ways to interact more with them. Super saya. Sana mutual para kami lang, dalawa.
Congratulations!
Thank you po.
He was so happy about it. He deserves a spark naman. Parang he is likable naman eh.
Julian, are you ready? Now you may open your bin.
Meron akong bato.
Meron kang bato.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that will lead you to your superpower. We'll never know.
It's a humbling feeling kasi even though wala pa nagbibigay sa akin ng spark, they still make me feel included dito sa camp na to.
Thank you, Julian. Joer, kumusta?
Okay naman, Mother. At this point, I'm beginning to loosen up a bit. So, if makita man nila yon, then I highly appreciate it.
Open your bin.
May isang spark po.
There's one spark for you, Joer.
I'm gonna choose this camper because I know we had a connection and I want to continue the connection that we have.
Winner for Sparks. Happy din naman ako na parang may isang taong nakakita sa akin. Ako yun. Ako lang!
Baka gusto ka nilang maka-roleplay.
Message me.
Kim, open your bin.
Have one.
You have one!
I think may dalawa lang talagang tao na nasa isip ko. Well, for one, Julio kasi nagka-mutual spark kami. And then two, feeling ko si Ants. Yung sa Wrestle for Love, it definitely helped me feel na meron talagang maybe slight tension.
Tonight, I'm giving my spark to the camper na sa tingin ko I've had interesting things with, and basing on the moment of truth as well, I think we're gonna be compatible.
Thank you. Sana makausap kita soon.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Ants. Let's find out.
I have to.
You still have to.
Wow. Siguro, hindi pala ako unlikable kahit makilala nila ako. Yun yung thought na pumasok sa utak ko. I was very thankful. So, masaya ako.
Bilang torpe na bading, ibibigay ko pa rin ang sparks ko kay...
This person made me feel like I should just be having fun. I was more relaxed and I was purely enjoying because of them.
It feels good, actually. I hope I can still connect with those who gave me the sparks. And sana, I hope to get to know them better. Hindi ko alam kung kanino. It might be mutual kung kanino ko binigay.
Sabi ko, okay, kalaban ako. Kailangan ko malaman kung sino yun. Parang gusto ko lang malaman na may potential kaya silang dalawa. Para mabantayan ko, gano'n.
Thank you for that perspective. Andrew.
When I moved to the States back in 2017, nahirapan akong humanap ng connections. And the only way for me to be able to make connections is to go to, like, you know, bathhouses, to go to, like, bars or dark rooms.
Were you in a relationship ba that time?
No.
Tingnan natin.
I have one, mother.
You have one.
Actually, I'm having second thoughts about giving this spark, but still, I'm gonna give this person another second chance. Nakita ko na yung mukha niya na he's happy na at least meron pa rin nagbigay. It tells him na someone sees him for who he is.
I really have like a huge feeling na galing yun kay Callie. Kung mutual man kami ni Callie, I kind of feel like I need to step up the game and I need to level up, like, you know, to get to know him more.
Ikaw na si Miss Philippines ngayon. Okay. Congratulations, Philippines. Aaron, kumusta ang pakiramdam?
I'm scared.
Let's find out. Diba? Ooh.
Nung nalaman ko na I got 2 sparks, I felt happy naman kasi I was really thinking na hindi ako magbigyan ng sparks.
Binibigay ko tong spark ko na to sa kanya kasi nafe-feel ko siya kasi side ako. And gusto ko iparamdam sa kanya na hindi boring yung lulu. At saka hindi na siya magiging boring kung maglulu kaming dalawa kasi pareho na kaming boring.
I am giving my spark to someone I am attracted to.
Kung sino man kayo, I hope you're open sa throuple. Joke! Joke lang, joke. It's not an option for me. Joke lang.
And that is coming from someone who says he's bored.
Joke lang. It's a joke.
Siyempre happy ako kay Aaron. Pero siyempre at the end of the day, naiisip ko may kalaban ako.
I felt like I had to up my game. Landian, di ba? The point of the camp is to like meet spark. Hindi naman sinabi ko ilan.
Ang gagawin ko na lang is kada araw dito sa camp, mas kikilalanin ko siya, mas pupuksain ko siya para hindi na siya makuha ng iba. Sa akin na to eh. Pekto sakit sa eyeball, sige.
At this point, we are left with Julio and Harold. Julio and Harold, sabay ninyong bubuksan ang inyong bins. Harold, kumusta ang pakiramdam?
Naiihi po.
Hold mo muna yan.
Naiihi na talaga ako noon. Naiihi ako sa kaba. Kasi nga iniisip ko baka wala nang nagbigay sa akin, ganon. Kasi, di ba nung first day, nakatanggap ako ng 3. So, medyo overwhelming sa akin yun. Pero kung ngayon, wala, okay lang. Ang mahalaga, nagpapakatotoo ako kung sino ako.
And that's a spirit.
Yes, because I'm Harold Espiritu.
The spirit of Harold Espiritu, ang mutya ng
Etivac.
naging regional queen na lang. Julio, kumusta?
Today I'm tired. A single spark is a win. Kung wala, at least if it's none, I get to refocus on myself and get on the prowl again. Wow.
Wala pa tayo sa end of the journey. Marami pang time, okay? But for now, let's see. Meron ba kayong spark o wala? Open your bins. In 3, 2, 1.
May isa po akong spark.
May isang
Hindi na
spark.
po ako naiihi.
I consider my spark as very sacred. To be honest, I'm still confused kung sinong bibigyan ko. But I will follow my gut feeling. Nung nakita ko yung reaction ni Harold, I think obvious naman na happy siya. And then, it's from me, I think. Or dilulu lang ako.
Natuwa ako syempre kasi effective pa pala yung ganda ko. Kung si Aaron man siya, thank you. Bembangan tayo soon.
One spark for you, Harold, and a rock for you, Julio.
The first thing that came into my mind was na-turn off ba sila sa akin? Maybe it was me. I thought I scared them off.
I've always thought na me and my beast mode, me and my performance game was like turn on or like attractive to others, but apparently hindi.
Can I keep this rock?
You can keep it.
Yeah.
Di ako siya tinago. Siguro it can serve it's a reminder for me to take things easy.
Because that rock doesn't mean wala kang potential to be liked. Sabi nga natin, spark is just a potential. Sparks can also be a clue. Clue that can lead you to ask yourselves, what will I do tomorrow? Kaya Julio and Julian, even if you receive the rock, that means may panahon pa para ipakita kung sino at kung bakit kaibig-ibig si Julio at Julian. Hinga! To all those who received sparks, maraming salamat sa inyo. Ibig sabihin, merong nakikita sa inyo ang inyong kapwa campers. But please, do not discuss. I repeat, do not discuss whatever happened in our Sparks Giving session. Tomorrow is another day, and I want you to prepare for a challenge that will test your endurance. For now, huminga at magpahinga. Good night, campers. Bye! Pwede nyo nang hugasan yung mga baso, ha? Okay. Good morning, campers!
Good morning, Bini Mela!
Ayun naman pala. It's a brand new day. Ibig sabihin, meron na naman tayong panibagong moment to interact and find our spark.
Bagong araw na naman, pahirapan na naman. Actually, di pa nakaka-move on yung katawan ko, sobrang sakit pa.
But I'm interested to ask Julio and Julian, based from what happened last night, did it ignite your fire to step up your game, Julio?
It's the longest I've slept for a long time. So parang I'm ready to reset and go again.
So resetting and go again. Thank you, Julio. How about you, Julian?
I always go with the flow. So regardless of the result, okay lang naman ako palagi.
Okay, so going with the flow. But I do hope that this motivates you to really act. Especially now that you are to face a brand new challenge. This challenge is about to test your endurance.
Kinabahan ako kasi di ko to forte endurance. Alam sa gym ng mga friends ko yan.
Because as we all know, in love, there are moments that when the going gets tough, we ask ourselves, kakapit ba or bibitaw na? That's why this game is called Hang With Me.
Ay wow, mukhang may sasabit na mga bakla.
On the whistle, all campers hang from the pull-up bar. Any strategy? Once 4 campers fall, we move to the next round. The remaining 6 must hang again, but this time, both hands on the bar, feet off the ground. Hang with me if you can. So it's a game of endurance, but also at the same time, it's a strategic game.
Nag-iisip na ako kung ano yung mga possible things na I can do para manalo sa challenge.
Feeling ko ako mananalo dito. Kasi laki ako sa hirap eh. Like, sanay ako sa ganun. Tsaka dati ako akong akyat bahay. Tsara!
Because the winner of this challenge will receive a relaxing spa date with a camper of your choice.
Ang sakit talaga ng katawan ko simula kahapon. So parang sabi ko, kailangan ko talaga yung spa date.
Let's do this.
So the question is, campers, tara, fun!
Tara, fun!
Hang with me. In 3, 3, 2. We are seeing ants with this strategy.
Pwede ba yun?
Hindi, parang ginawa ko yun kasi feel ko mas magtatagal ako sa ganung posisyon.
Kanya-kanya ng strategy ang ating mga campers.
So medyo naging strategic nga ako. I wanna disperse na lang yung buong weight ko dahil mabigat din naman ako kahit paano. So, yun lang.
Tatawa ako.
Concentrate. Concentrate tayo. How are you, Andrew?
Concentrating, mother. Oh Lord, sabi ko gusto ko ng spa. Ito na yun, ibigay mo na sa akin.
Keep holding on.
Yes!
Okay. Dalawa na ang nag-decide na kumapit kasama ang paa. Harold, bakit ganyan ang posisyon?
Dati po kasi akong unggoy, mother. Charot.
Huwag ka magtatawa.
Harold, please!
Maybe it's your strategy, Harold, na patawanin ng iyong mga fellow campers.
My God, baba na kayo, guys. Please. Yung strategy ko talaga, unang-una, magpatawa. Mag-uungol, tapos mag-Chris Aquino.
How are you, Aaron?
Ayoko na.
Okay, Kali, unang bumitaw.
2 chances na nga lang out of 10, naging isa pa. Sabi ko.
Dead man na. I won the game na yesterday. Might as well give this to another camper.
Sorry, you're out of the game. Edward also decided to do the same strategy and so is Aaron.
Wait, medyo madaya ang strategy na to.
Noy, walang gayahan.
Actually ako din, may strategy din ako. Like parang unggoy style. I am more comfortable sa ganong position. Kasi I'm very flexible. Not just sa game, but sa BED. Joke.
Bumitaw na rin si Joer. Sorry, you're out.
Unang hanggo pa lang, titiis ko na lang talaga. Dinaan ko na lang talaga sa ganda at image. Pero alam ko naman hindi ako mananalo.
Ba't gumagalaw? One of my strategies din is yung alugin yung bars.
Julian, kaya pa? Keep doing it.
Ayan, may space.
Nung inaalog ko yung bar, iniisip ko na sana man lang ma-loose yung grip ng mga katabi ko.
Julian, bumitaw.
Naalog naman nga sila, kaya lang ako yung nahulog na rin. So nasira yung sarili kong plano, ako mismo yung nahulog.
Sorry, you're out. Kim seems relaxed.
Talak nga ng talak si Mother. Para taas na energy ni Mother, ganda yata tulog.
Sorry, Kim. You're out.
Honestly, pakiramdam ko kaya ko pa naman. Pero, pahinga na lang ako, tapos lumandi na lang ako sa camp.
2 minutes have passed. Campers, congratulations! 2 minutes have passed at kayo ang last 6 standing. At nakakita ko ng strategy. Naghang kayo hindi gamit ang kamay, kung hindi ang inyong mga legs. But this time, you have to hang yourselves using your hands alone. Handa na ba?
Yes, mother.
Okay, prepare yourselves. Campers in 3, 2... Everyone is in concentration mode at this point. Edward, meron bang camper na nasa isip?
Meron na po.
Make him your motivation. Harold, serious moment? Smiling. Julio, kamusta?
Hanging in there. Hey.
Keep hanging in there. You can do it. And you can do it all day if you want. Ants, kumusta?
Barely hanging on.
Kapit lang. Andrew, quiet.
Callie, I'll just take you out on a date.
Sorry, but that's a good promise. You're out.
Sorry, inapiran ko lang, sabi ko sa kanya, parang next date na. Sa next challenge, babawi na lang ako.
Pero Callie, watch out for the date.
Yumite ko desai. Hara.
Aaron, I'm sorry, you're out.
To be honest, hindi naman ako like determined na manalo. Kasi I'm very confident naman kay Harold na siya yung mananalo.
Ay, nalaglag si Aaron. Kailangan ko magpakatibay.
Julio is also out of the game.
Ay, wala. Alam ko matatalo na ako dahil masakit talaga yung daliri ko today. Sorry na matanda. Matanda na kasi.
Thank you.
Tahimik lang ako, focus. Kahit tawan-tawa na ako sa loob ko, sabi ko, I won't give in kasi alam kong nagpapatawa lang si Harold.
Nakailang jokes na si Harold. Sabi ko, hindi ko na kaya. Tapos habang tumatawa ako, nagaganon yung kamay ko sa bar.
3 campers are hanging. Sorry, Ants.
Actually, Harold, sinisisi talaga kita. Joke lang.
Deeper. Go, Edward.
Harold and Edward. 2 minutes have passed. Sorry, Harold! Bumitiw ka na!
Super competitive niya sa lahat, napapansin ko. Parang ang dami niyang gustong patunayan sa buhay. Patunayan sa buhay!
Win or lose, siya pa rin.
And that means the winner of this challenge is Edward!
Congrats!
Thank you. Uy, ang galing mo. I love. Sobrang accomplished po. Kasi di ba yung first challenge po, I did my best. I wouldn't win din naman po pala. It was bound to happen.
Sige na, Edward. Sa'yo na, Corona. Go. Papasa ko na sa'yo.
Dahil ikaw ang nanalo, Edward, meron kang relaxing spa date.
I needed that.
You need it, and it's an opportunity for you to have a date with a camper of your choice. Pag-isipan mong mabuti kung anong sasabihin mo sa kanya pag niyaya mo na siya on a date sa camp.
Nung umaga pa lang po, alam ko na kung sinong gusto kong i-date.
In the meantime, see you later. Bye!
Yung next move ko sa camp is mas lalo kong pagbubutihin yung pagbakod kay Aaron. Baka hindi siya na iba, pepektosan ko talaga.
I think I can make moves naman na. Naramdaman ko na yung urgency last night after receiving a rock. Tibay ah.
Pero hindi ka bumigay dun sa patawan ni Harold ah. In fair.
Konti na lang.
Kasi kung ako yung feeling ko
Aim for the goal talaga itong isang to.
nung nag-Japanese na si Harold, feeling ko doon ako tayo bibina.
Ikaw, how are you feeling?
Ito, madaya tong dalawan to. Ay, sorry.
Bakit ako
Madaya tong dalawan to dahil alam na nilang meron na silang so parang hindi, bumitaw na lang
Ay,
sila.
no. Parang pang-anim ako yung bumitaw eh.
I tried talaga, pero it's not my forte talaga yung endurance ever since.
Ako dapat pang-anim, dapat ako bibitaw. Pero sabi ko, sige, bibigay ko muna kay Andrew.
Kanina sa kitchen after nung game, nagkape kami ni Aaron. And then, umaamin na talaga ako sa kanya, gano'n. Parang kumbaga, ginigatekeep ko na siya.
Pero pag nanalo ka, sino naman yung pipiliin mo?
Tingin mo, sino?
Hindi ko alam.
Tingin mo, sino yung pipiliin ko?
Ikaw? Sino? Hindi ko alam.
Tingin mo.
Hindi ko nga alam.
Ba't di mo alam?
Wala akong idea.
Bakit wala ka ibig?
Ano lang. Sino ba?
Pero kay ikaw, ano yun? Anong magiging reaction mo nun?
Si OA. Okay lang.
Okay lang. Parang napilitan ka lang sa okay lang.
Be happy kasi consistent.
Oo. Ganyan naman ako eh.
Actually, kini-question ko yung self ko if si Harold andito lang ba for fun, for friendship. Pero nung nagkausap kami, medyo seryoso naman siya. So parang may chance na ipapatuloy ko si Harold.
Anong nararamdaman mo? Siyempre, ang daming nagbibigay sa'yo ng spark.
Dami, dalawa lang.
More than one is more.
Oh, English.
Sorry. Di ba? More than one is more.
Para sa akin, importante lang yung isang spark.
Isa lang?
O, isa lang.
Bakit?
Wala lang. Di ba sabi ko, loyal ako. So, doon lang ako nagpo-focus. Gets mo ba?
Ay, gets kita. Ako din naman eh.
Pero ang malinaw sa akin is, ikaw lang talaga. Ikaw lang sapat na, #143. Siyempre, kinilig ako doon.
After na nung endurance challenge, thank God, pinula ko ni Ants on the side. Thank God, hindi ko kailangan mag-aya. Kasi hindi nga ako magaling mag-first move.
Hi, what's up?
How was the game for you?
It was hard.
Yeah.
Hindi ako masyado magaling sa endurance actually.
Hindi ka pa magaling sa endurance nun.
Pinilit ko lang yun, pero sobrang natawa ako kay Harold, kaya ako nahulog.
He's very funny.
How are you, like, overall, in camp?
Like, most of the time, I'm like just listening. Ganon.
Kaya I wanted to talk to you kasi pansin ko, most of the time, quiet ka.
Just quiet. Yeah.
Parang ang dami naming nagtatry magsalita doon. So, yung mga
Right.
medyo introverted, nag-end up na parang nag-listen lang or they just talk when they're asked.
Pero, if I remember correctly, you lived in Siargao to work for a friend's business?
No, my cousin.
Your cousin's business.
Dami
So where
ko
did you
nang-
grow up?
Medyo madami kasi akong natirahan na places eh. So, grade school, I was in Kitapawan. That's in North Cotabato also.
Okay.
And then high school, college, I was in Davao.
Okay.
But then later time ng college, I moved to Jensen.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and then from Jensen, I went back to Davao. And then Siargao. And then our province,
Ayun na,
North Cotabato and now Manila, yeah.
okay. Mas nakilala ko siya kung saan siya tumira. Nagkaroon ako ng image sa kanya na siguro marunong siyang makihalubilo kasi it takes courage for someone to move and to adapt to a different place. I would know for sure kasi when I moved to Canada, di ako magaling makihalubilo.
Ikaw ba?
Well, I grew up in Manila. Tapos, when I was 14, I moved to Canada. So, I lived there for almost 7 years. And then I moved back here ng 2022. Pero, we had some change of plans lang din. I was supposed to go back to Canada ng... Thank you. I was supposed to go back to Canada ng Feb 5 this year.
But then,
Really, that's true. Feb 4, I had a last-minute, life-changing decision of staying here.
wow, grabe. So,
So
you
I
had your flight na.
Yeah. I don't know. Parang it's a gut feeling. I read this quote once. It says, if something isn't really for you, then why does it keep calling your name? And I was always told na parang, why would you parang turn your back against a beautiful country? And I agree, Canada is a beautiful country. But I feel like this place is calling me. So, yeah, I stayed.
So happy ka naman dito?
Very
Are you
happy.
happy with your life in Manila?
Very happy.
Actually, habang nagmamahal-mahalan kami ni Aaron sa kitchen, biglang pumasok si Julio. Hello, huy!
Game ba kayo mag-throuple? Okay. Medyo may energy tayo ngayon. Hindi ako lalandi ng isa, lalandi ako ng dalawa. Pwede ba ako sumali sa inyo?
Pwede naman.
Joke lang.
Dalawang Twinkies ang daddy.
Alam mo, okay na ako eh.
Charot lang.
What's your question? Wait, I mean, why not? They're the only twinks in camp. I mean, kasalanan ko rin naman siguro eh, dahil ano.
Yeah, sige, go.
Parang napapansin ko, Julio, lagi mo sinisisi sarili mo.
Mga hayop kayo, no? Nababasa niyo ako.
Oo, syempre.
I was saying sorry a lot for everything I did. Oh my God. Nakaya.
Serious question. How does it feel man na si Kim nakakuha ng spark and then
Alam mo
wala?
ikaw, alam mo,
Are you
looking,
expecting like receiving spark from him?
ano, when you get a spark, or when you find someone, you have to take care. And parang hindi ko yata nagawa dahil sobrang aloof.
Siya, wait lang. Bibigyan ko lang ng sunog tong
So yun, I could have taken care of it. Awkward seeing on the other side.
But are you happy?
Am I
seeing him
happy?
now? Yeah.
Wala naman ako magagawa. I mean, I'm happy that he has like a connection right now and something I couldn't give yesterday. So, starting today, medyo na-sense ko na yung urgency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to like start making moves.
Yes.
Wala eh, torpe rin kasi ako eh.
Hindi ka torpe.
I mean, nandito ako ngayon, nilalandi ko kayo pareho, di ba? Yeah!
Landi na ba to?
Parang recently lang ako mas naging comfortable with being gay. Alam mo yun, kasi people usually are discreet. You know?
Yeah.
So I used to be one of them.
Okay.
It also helped na the people I'm with, like the people I'm around, are okay with who I am.
Okay.
They are very accepting. So parang mas naging comfortable ako sa sarili ko na parang, okay, so what? Bakit nga naman? I'm gay and what about it? My family knows. My parents know. They know.
Okay.
But we don't really talk about it that much.
Ako naman, I think I always knew, pero I was rejecting that idea. I resented that idea. I grew up in a very Catholic family, Catholic school. Umabot sa point na kahit New Year's, pag nag-write ako New Year's resolution ko, parte yun na parang, I wish hindi na ako ganito. So
That's so sad. That's so sad.
It is very sad. I parang now realizing it, parang sad nga siya for that little Kim na, I mean, out
Medyo
na.
Okay ka lang. I hope you're okay.
I'm okay. Pero that was parang was so difficult kasi parang that's the number one yung lagi sa list ko na sana hindi na ako kasing lambot. I was always thought that I was wrong. So, ngayon na I guess I'm way older, mas na-embrace ko na rin siya like you.
Alam mo, sana inisip ko, sana wala ng mga batang queer na isipin nila na mali yung nararamdaman nila. Because I also felt that before, na parang kasi the environment that we grew up in, they're not very accepting of people like us. Pero sana, at this point in time, people would be more accepting.
Well, that's life.
It was nice. Parang feel ko because of that conversation, parang mas nakilala ko siya as a person. Medyo nakita ko or medyo naramdaman ko kung anong klaseng tao siya based on his experiences in life.
Basketball ako nun.
Best friend ko din is from
Nasunog na
seminary
naman.
pa nga.
Wala.
May mga kilala akong seminary dati na
Ganon din.
kape.
Gusto niyo, saging?
Thank you.
Pero ako ng sunog.
Pwede wag mo uwain yung sunog, ibigay mo sa kanila yung sunog.
They have sugar also. Masarap yan ng may onting asukal eh.
Ang aga pa, Bi, para magmerienda.
Oo, kamusta?
Pwedeng mamayang
Like,
hapon. Diba? Tara. Oh.
Doon ba?
Saan mo ba gusto? Doon tayo. Sa ilalim.
Doon tayo? Number 10. Okay lang, sama ako.
Tara.
Sama ako.
Yes.
Kabadis lang kita dyan.
I have a question din.
Hey, Kim.
Kanina dun sa camp, hinahatsit namin si Julio tsaka si Kim. Nung unang Sparks Giving kasi, sila yung mutual. So, tinanong namin si Kim kung bakit ganon.
I have a question. Ano yung na-feel mo like seeing Julio na walang spark from mutual spark kayo?
Yeah. Siguro nung una kagabi, parang may sense of I know I shouldn't be feeling it, pero meron siyang slight guilt.
Slight guilt?
I felt bad, syempre, kasi parang I gave it to him and then parang I took it back. Again, the spark is a potential.
Yeah. Nung nag-usap na kami nila Kim, nila Julio, to be honest, I was just concerned about Julio. Kung ano yung nafe-feel niya na zero spark siya that time. And then, knowing na si Kim nakakuha ng isang spark,
But honestly, Julio, yung energy mo kasi, it's very calm. I'll be honest, I gave you the very first spark kasi everyone's very aggressive with introducing themselves. And honestly, I felt like sa'yo ko naramdaman na I can be calm here and I can be, like, just be quiet.
Well, siguro, age na rin, experience na rin na mas acknowledging and mindful na ako. I think it will come to you guys rin naman yun. But thank you for giving me the spark.
Of course, thank you for giving me your spark too.
And ako, medyo same din. Kaya ako rin naman binigay yung spark nun. Dahil yun nga, parang ang dami nangyayari and then we were just chill lang sa tabi, commentate and all that. So, if you feel anything na hindi mo ako binigyan ng spark, no, I'm not taking it against you. Hindi ko inalagaan rin naman. Ganun naman yun.
No, honestly, me not giving you the spark didn't mean na nawala yung spark. It's just that I connected with someone more.
Go lang.
Yeah.
Sorry, nasa gitna ka na.
Gusto mo ba? Palit tayo.
Hindi, okay lang. Actually, meron ba ano? Pwede ba tayong 5-sum na couple?
Wait, si Julia naman, ano yung feeling mo na wala kang spark?
Actually, okay lang ako. Kasi for me, I'm not expecting.
Pareho tayong wala.
Tapos na siyang nag-explain.
Pero wala, hindi ako nag-expect.
Sino bet mo dito?
Ha?
Sino bet mo dito?
Ang closest sa ideal ko, si Anne. Obvious naman, even though torpe ako, parang nakarating naman na talaga sa kanya yung message na I like him.
Oo, alam ko. Bukod kay Ans.
Kay Ans.
Kay Ans lang. Ang tama. I love
Pero,
yan.
pagka emotionally to connect with people, as much as possible, I try to, go around para makilala ko yung one by one. So I was talking to Ans, tapos, nung magkatabi na nga kami, obvious nga na sinubukan ko pa rin, I tried my best. Ay, may touch ka. Ano meaning yan?
Basahin mo na lang. Ano meaning niya? Di pa marunong magbasa. Hawakan mo ba kapag ginawa ka mo maintindihan mo?
Hindi kasi mukhang letter Y.
Ano ko agahon?
Yan lang touch mo or meron pa?
Sino gusto magtapos?
Ano naman ganun yung reaction mo?
Wow. Naging weirdo na naman ako. Sinira ko na naman yung chance ko kasi ganun yung reaction ko. So baka medyo nakaka-turn off yung ginawa ko kasi hindi man lang naging substantial yung conversation namin. Okay. Minus point na naman kay Julian.
So I had a chance to work out with Joer.
So, kamusta yung muna kita? How was your, getting your first spark?
It feels amazing, actually. Yung content ko, mga gym reels. Kaya sabi ko, shoot kaya tayo ng mga reels. Kaya, kunwari, nag-shoot kami kahit wala namang camera, kahit wala naman yung tripod ko doon, tsaka yung phone. Ang niya is parang gagawa lang kami. O sige, higa ka dyan, tapos
Bench press.
nagbe-bench press ka, tapos sasabihin mo, paspat.
Tapos.
Tapos tutulungan kita.
Sabi ko, sige, pakita mo sa akin kung paano yung gym something.
Patulong.
Sige, isa pa. Sabay tayo, shower.
Sarap pare.
Ay, kabong. Ay, pasabog.
Ay, parang may upuan na nangyayari.
Ay, akala ko ba tap si Edward?
Ed, mali!
O, diba? From top to bottom. Converted. Bucket check.
Pasabog. Edward, tap ka nga.
Tonino hormones.
Yun, so ganun, puro kalokohan lang.
Masaya pala.
Masaya
pala mag-content creation ng ganyan.
Masaya. Pag ano ka na, meron ka ng thing. So, kamusta yung body mo na feel mo naman?
Okay naman. Kaya pa.
Ayun sa gitna.
Alin?
May triangle.
Triangle. Ikaw ba hindi ka pinapawisan?
Hindi ako
Cute mo, no?
Matagal.
So, bumalik na din?
Pwede naman mapahinga. Very parang family ko na yung gym na yun kasi hindi na ako masyadong close sa family ko.
Why?
Mga reasons. Hala. Ang weird na from flirty-flirty, biglang parang, ewan ko ba why I felt emotional.
Okay lang yan.
Ganit.
Ako din, hindi ako close sa family ko. I was a lone wolf for about 4 years of my life.
Lone wolf?
Yeah. Wala akong family. Wala. Mag-isa lang ako. Like, lagi ako mag-isa. So it's okay. I mean, the issue of cutting off with your family, for me, it's okay. Kasi if hindi na siya beneficial for you as a person, and in yourself, hindi ka na rin nag-grow as a person.
Yung sinabi mo na, you can cut them off. Parang ang sama naman pakinggan kasi minahal ka nila mula pagtanda eh. Lagi mo isusumbat sa kanila na bakit? Choice ko ba to? Choice ko ba to na ipanganak? Lagi mo isusumbat sa kanila yun. Pero hindi na for me, hindi na yun responsibilidad eh. It all boils down to love.
Yeah.
Ayun, kaya medyo emotional ako kasi sobrang close namin ni Mama. Kaya lang, I tend to follow my own path.
And
Gets mo?
I think you should. Kasi it's your life eh. Parang yun na-feel ko sa kanya na ginagawa niya lahat to dahil may gusto siyang patunayan sa sarili niya. And yun yung parang, shucks, ganyan din ako. Mas matagal lang siguro ako. As long as you respect naman din, and wala ka naman sigurong tinatapakan pa beyond kung ano naman na nangyari sa inyo, I think it's okay. Just give them a chance to think and know so. Kasi wala naman nata magulang na hindi masaya para sa anak nila. Siguro, nagkakataon lang na hindi kayo align ng values at this moment. But the thing is, maintindihan ka niyan. Yung aking feeling ko, naintindihan naman nila ako eh. Kasi parang feeling ko, they're just looking at me from afar. So,
thank you for that. Galing mo.
naintindihan ka nila.
Yung mga sinabi niya tungkol sa family niya, tungkol sa experiences niya na ganun din, it made me feel lighter. Tara, balik na tayo sa doon. O, kamusta yung workout?
Okay
Isa
naman. Ayoko na. Parang kunta na ako sa challenges tsaka...
Hi guys,
Kamusta ang workout?
Kamusta naman
Okay naman.
Cheers. Good job. Fine.
Kinausap ko si Andrew. We had a brief talk and madami kaming similarities din.
Pero you said na taga-ano ka rin, San Andres.
Yeah. So, ano ko?
Dagonoy.
Dagonoy.
Yes, pero di ba meron din yung pawn shop? Or ako kung bakit
Yung pawn shop na yun was our old house.
Yung nanay ko, kaya ng mga sidecar driver dyan sa Dagonoy. Kasi, oh wait. Sorry. Really? Sorry. Meron ka rin. Parang gano'n. One more. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Kasi I just wanna look civil at that time. Pero I was really interested with what they're talking. Pero I'm not, I'm a bit, I'm the jealous type. So hinayaan ko na lang kasi I want him to enjoy the time that he has here.
Tapos, nung 14 ako, doon ako lumaki. Pero nung 14, I moved to Canada.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was there for almost 7 years.
Learning something from Kim.
After 7 years, Philippines pa rin yung hinahanap ko. So, I was just honest with myself na it's not nothing na hindi ko fully embrace yung Canada. Kahit ang dami ko na-achieve doon, parang wala siyang sense of fulfillment sa akin.
Medyo nag-jive kami kasi ganun din na-experience ko nung lumipat ako ng US. I would say like it's a very, kumbaga parang brave heart of you as well to decide for yourself, which is super hands down. Kasi kumbaga parang you took a leap of deciding for your own.
Right now, I am seeing parang connection here kasi we shared the same things.
How many years? I've been there for 2017, so I guess 8 years.
I have a question though here about camp. Are you like fixed na with Cali?
That's a good question.
I wanted to know kung may mga campers na fixed na with their sparks. So parang if you're pretty fixed with Cali, at least cross out na kita.
In fairness sa akin, the question na parang I got caught. I would I'll be honest, I would say like, my main goal talaga nung pumunta ka dito sa Sparks Camp is to make connection.
Okay.
Kumbaga parang, when you mentioned that like fix my eyes on like a specific person, I would say no.
Okay.
So kumbaga parang, but I would say, hindi rin yes. Kumbaga parang I'm kind of like in between.
Okay.
Ayoko lang yung what ifs na parang alis ako ng camp, set off my foot here na parang ang dami kong what ifs. Nga, to answer your question, 50 to 60% yes. I'm fixed with Cali, but I'm still have like that 40% or 50%, another 50% of like trying to cross out that like, you know, what ifs na parang sayang naman, parang I've missed that opportunity and chance to get to know people.
So you would say there's only 40% that you would give your spark to another camper tonight?
40 or 50, yes.
40, 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And at that moment, I felt, baka gusto naman ako kakilalanin ni Kim. Baka ibibigay niya sa akin yung spark niya. Who knows?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nagdi-discuss kami as a group, tapos Edward being Edward, sabi niya, guys, wait.
Wait lang, guys. So, I think may decision na ako kung sinong i-invite ko. Wait lang, guys. May sabihin ako.
Ano?
Parang nakapag-decide na ako kung sinong gusto ko isama sa spa date.
Ayun na nga itatanong ko sa'yo kanina pa dapat.
Spa. Ang gusto ko isama sa spa date is si Jor.
Ramdam ko, inupuan mo sa workout.
Ingit kami talaga kasi dapat nilalaban naman namin lagi. Bahala kayo dyan.
Kanta niyo sa letter.
Tara.
Congrats, guys.
Congrats! Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. Sige, mo. Sarap. Dito ka sa tabi ko.
Nagtanga-tangahan ng camper na ito at nagpanggap na walang alam after finding out that his boyfriend cheated on him with their neighbor. I will not accept that. I will never accept that.